When I'm up through the night, I can't turn down the noise, tear all the worries out of my mind. About who I'm supposed to be, I start to believe I can't get it right. Remember the days I let slip away, they were simpler times. Mama told me before you leave, if there's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart. I'll bet my life on your stars, you'll be dancing, dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. Dancing on the moon. Dancing on the moon. Maybe my compass was wrong, and I'm still on my way closer each day to where I belong. I'm still rolling the dice, praying sometimes it don't last that long. I'm losing my faith, I'm walking away from what you knew all along. Mama told me before you leave, if there's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart.
Hello, everybody. I hope we are having a fantastic evening. We're just going to be playing a little Minecraft today, just relaxing, nothing crazy, just some chill mini games, things like that. It's going to be a fun time. Hope you're all excited. I am. It's going to be a blast. We're going to get right into it in just a moment here. Momentarily, we're going to play some Minecraft. Probably hop on some Hypixel, Hive, Mineplex, Backplay, whatever works. We'll play some mini games. If any of you want to join us, of course, you are all welcome to. And we'll be starting in just a moment.
Child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart. I'll bet my life on your stars, you'll be dancing, dancing on the moon.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear, driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun, feel the wind in my hair.
All right, everybody. Hope we're having a good evening. I'm having a good evening. I had some dinner, relaxed, was editing a video for Thursday, and decided let's play a little Minecraft tonight. I got nothing else to do. So we might as well do a little mini game action. It's going to be a fun time. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. It's going to be good. Let's we'll do a little Bed Wars, I would say. I think that would be good. We're already in the Bed Wars lobby, which I did not fully expect. Yeah, there's a new video coming out this week. It is going to be fun. Let's do a little random 3v3 action going here in 10 seconds. Hope we're all having a good day. Hope we're all having a good week. I know a lot of people are finally getting off of college, getting out of school. I got out about 2 weeks ago, and I was absolutely thrilled about it. And it's pretty much now. I've got until the end of February, honestly, before I have to go back or do anything of that sort in terms of schooling again. It's going to be a lot of just rest and relaxation. More importantly than that, though, it's going to be a lot of work and it's going to be a lot of school. Scorpy, my day was absolutely amazing. I am glad to hear yours was as well. I cannot wait for that new Scorpy content that I hear we're getting this week. I think that's going to be absolutely lovely. Let's see. We're going to grab an iron sword here. But basically, as you're going to replace all my wool, the fact that we really don't have a lot to do till February, mixed in with the fact that it seems, unfortunately, it seems like we might end up indoors for a couple weeks with COVID spikes coming back and things of that nature. So there's going to be a lot more time indoors, a lot more time inside. Tomorrow at 5:15, a new Scorpy video. I absolutely love to hear that. I am very excited. Thursday at, I believe, 4 o'clock, there's going to be a new Linky video. So we're going to have 2 days worth of new Vibrary content coming out. That's going to be absolutely amazing. I love to see it. Oh, yellow bed was destroyed. Okay. Sounds good. Let's go turn in this gift. Let's see what's going on. But no, it's not going to be a, on Thursday, it's not going to be a Minecraft video. If you follow me on Twitter, which you absolutely should, the link is down below in the description, or you can type in !socials in the chat and you can get all of my social media links. We're going to be doing an Animal Crossing video. I don't think I've ever talked about Animal Crossing besides this first time on the channel before. So I'm very excited. It's nothing really gameplay oriented. It is a review of sorts. It's a game of the year. Why I feel that Animal Crossing deserves to be game of the year, given one, the impressive nature that the game itself is. It's the best Animal Crossing game in the franchise in terms of what most fans think, in terms of the overall sales of the game itself. It has done incredibly well. Hello? Oh. Green's coming. Okay. Uh-oh. This is not good. Uh-oh. Oh, this ain't good at all. Green destroyed the bed. Green is the only one with a bed left. That is never something that you like to see. But yeah, let's try to we'll make a little bit of a play here. But it's going to be an Animal Crossing video out on Thursday talking about why, to me, given the state of the world, given the overall the way the game did, it is my game of the year, and hopefully you guys agree. Let's deal with this sucker right here. Alright, buddy. Alright. Okay. Little help there, pal? Okay. You guys are all absolutely useless. Literally no help to me in the slightest. Let's do another one. But yeah, it's gonna be good. Unfortunately, it's been like a month since I last posted. And I will be honest, going into November, that was not the intention. It was not my intent to pretty much only upload one video in the month of November. You thought your video was coming out today, Scorpy, or did you think my video was coming out today? Originally, I was kind of thinking of premiering mine earlier, but I realized in editing that I mentioned a couple times that it was going up the same day as the Game Awards, and that basically decided it, that Thursday's going to be the day the video drops. But no, I didn't exactly intend to have a full November with no content. I did upload a video on Election Day. That was the ladder video. That was a fun time. But other than that, there was nothing for the month of November. And that is absolutely my bad. That was a combination of schooling. That was a combination of the computer running into some immensely frustrating issues where I had to literally get someone to come take a look at it. But everything seems to be resolved now. And now that school is over, that just means more time to grind on content. I don't know who was watching that bed. But clearly nobody was watching that bed, my friends. Yeah, we lost some media. We lost some good soldiers that day. It was an unfortunate loss, but we're gonna have to pull through. But now that December's here, now that we're in my favorite month of the year, December and January are my two favorite months of the year, we're going to do a lot of stuff. We're going to do live streams, like I've done 2 this last week. We're going to do a lot of uploads, hopefully shooting for 2, at least a video a week, shooting for 2 videos a week until I can kind of better establish a upload schedule. Did you get that, dude? No, you did not. Good. Bye, buddy. All right. Until we can establish an upload schedule, it's going to end up probably being 1 to 2 videos a week. There is one team that is absolutely dominating right now. I'm just going to grab. We need as much of a fighting chance as possible. Drunk Swako and Bet. Yeah. Listen, it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate because I had the Drunk Swako video edited. I had it all good to go. But it was not meant to be. Unfortunately. Uh-oh. How we doing, friends? I am not going to win this, aren't I? Got 1. Okay, well. Unfortunate. One thing that I'm noticing is Bed Wars is a lot more fun when you have a group of people that you're talking to, that you're in a call with. When you're just doing Bed Wars on your own, it's not always the most exciting thing in the world. But we will make do with what we're given. This is a good map. Jurassic is a good one. Jurassic is fun. It's got good strategic value. We recorded, I don't know if it ever ended up getting uploaded. I don't exactly remember right now. We ended up recording a game on jungle at one point, and it basically turned into a waiting game. We were waiting for our side to do it, to make a move. They were waiting for us. It was quite a time. Hello, Noah C. How are we doing? I hope you are having a good night as well. For those of you who don't know, Noah is a member of the Vibrary. He has been in countless videos of mine. You can find him in the sub box. He just announced his own podcast today. So if you want to go check that out, go over to his Twitter, go over to his socials. He announced it. He gave a link to the account, the podcast official Twitter. So I would love it if all of you guys could go over and support that, because I have a very good feeling that it's going to be a fun time. Tyler, how are we doing? How are we doing this evening? And Noah, I think you can. If you want to just leave the link to either your tweet talking about the podcast, or if you want to leave a link to the podcast's Twitter account in the chat, you can 100% go and do that, because I'm very excited. The sub box is literally the most useless feature on the planet now. What the hell do you think you're doing? The sub box has absolutely nothing. The sub box, they moved it off the side, and it's like at this point, there's no good placement for it on a channel page anymore. Like, you could put it under videos, you could put it below a featured tab, or below, like, I have the best of Linky tab on the channel. But it's not going to get the same kind of reach as it used to, when it was, as soon as you went on to someone's homepage, you saw it right there. I mean, the best example to use is, does anybody go to the channel's page on a YouTube channel? No. Nobody does that. Tyler, I am just chilling as well. I was just relaxing tonight. I had nothing to do. I'm like, I got content. We do a live stream. Be a fun time. That's what we're doing. I don't know what these assholes are trying to do. Come to center? I don't know. Let's go grab these emeralds, though, and then head back. Oh. Thank you. Emerald generator gifts. I don't need to go get those. I will say, though, this is probably the best bed protection we've had of any round that we've done tonight. Let's grab permanent iron. Let's also grab an iron sword. Let's do fire charge. Don't have enough for that yet. Bro, Minecraft. Oh, hello. Greenie here. Greenie's here. Absolutely love it. Bro, I heard some stuff about Minecraft RTX. Scorpy, who's may or may not still be in this chat, I have no idea, was talking about getting the new NVIDIA graphics card to do Minecraft RTX or ray tracing or something like that. I heard it was crazy. Like, I like shaders and stuff. Shaders is a good time, especially when you're doing survival, but man, you can make the game look wild sometimes, and it's honestly insane. I don't know my Santa hat. I have in some of the Halloween videos I did this year, I had a mummy version of my skin that I had for years. Got it like 5 years ago. And I used to have a green version of my skin that was all decked out for Christmas. And in the years since, I have absolutely no idea where it is. I have no idea. I don't have the file anymore. It was a miracle that I was able to find the Halloween file. I found it through Twitter DMs. I think like C-Scoop, who's actually popular on YouTube now, made it for me back in the day. Oh, it was so good. I absolutely loved it. Yeah, no, shaders, especially when you don't have the best PC, which, I mean, most people don't have a crazy good PC. Shaders can screw with your performance. I could never run shaders on my old PC. This computer, I've ran shaders. I think I did a couple Minecraft live streams early on, back in September with shaders, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. I love it a lot. Okay. Hey guys. Hey guys. You might want to go to the bed. Your bed respawned. Oh. Okay. Yeah, no. NVIDIA doesn't have the best supply. You were gonna end up paying a hefty fee for that. Okay. You would have had to pay quite a bit. What? I was knocked out by a storm? Okay. Okay. Whatever. We're gonna play another bit of game. I wanna do a couple TNT games. I think that would be fun. I think that'd be a very good time right now. A 2070 Super, it's a good one. Bow Spleef is the best TNT minigame on Hypixel. So we're gonna play a little Bow Spleef. Alrighty. By the way, guys, let me know. I've just got some music playing in the background off Spotify. Let me know if it's a good volume. It sounds fine to me, but that can be a little misleading from my end at times. We're still getting everything down. Depends, like, for some people, like, I know a couple people that we play Bow Spleef with from time to time. They like to actually use the bow. Sometimes it's just fun to run around and see how long you can last. Or occasionally target some folks. Uh-oh. What's up, Steve? How we doing? Have a good night, Tyler. Have a good one. I would have responded quicker, but if I look away right now, I am going to fall straight to my death. We do actually... There was originally going to be a Minecraft video out this week. It was going to be a Bed Wars video. Oh. I went to edit the Bed Wars video. And it turns out, for whatever reason, it did not record in MP4. It recorded in a video format that Adobe Premiere does not accept. So, unless I can convert that video clip, that might also be lost. And that was a good video. That was with Swako. That was a good time. That was recorded, like, last week. That was recorded, I think, honestly, probably this week. You guys are not. Oh, okay. Let's go around. Another thing that's interesting, there was a lot that happened this week. Apparently they're doing, speaking of capes, they're doing new capes for depending on when you got Minecraft. So adopter capes, depending on the year that your account was registered. That's some cool stuff. There's some rumors about when we might get a release date for the Caves and Cliffs update. That's the next Minecraft update. When Caves and Cliffs comes out, when Caves and Cliffs comes out, it's my opinion that we're going to have to start up some kind of survival series on the channel. We're going to have to come out and start up something to really kind of get into that update in a way that we really don't do on the channel nowadays. We don't do survival, like, almost ever. It's just not something that I do at all. I think it would be a fun time to do it. I think it'd be fun, whether it's some kind of SMP or whether it's some kind of just one-off series going over all of the different features and all the different things in the update. I think that would be a blast. I would have to get a couple people involved to see if they were down to do it too. And it's interesting because next year's going to be, in terms of videos, next year's going to be very interesting because there's a lot happening. There's the Caves and Cliffs update, which we presume is going to happen in the first half of the year. I think that's almost guaranteed. On top of that, 2021 is supposed to be the release of Hytale. And from everybody else and from what I've been saying, we are 100% going to do Hytale content. Hytale is... It's overall looking like an utterly phenomenal game. It's looking like a game that you can stream, record, tons of different things, tons of RPG elements, tons of sandbox creative elements, tons of different multiplayer opportunities. I mean, the guys, same group that Hypixel Studios, same guys who run this server. I'm very excited. That's something else that we're going to be doing a lot of. In terms of stuff that my channel does, Pokemon content could become exceptionally fun next year. I mean, it's the 25th anniversary. There's the thought that we're going to get Diamond and Pearl remakes. There's going to be a lot next year. It's going to be an action-packed year. I am stoked for it. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. I just hope everything delivers. Like, right now, we don't know a ton. Like, they haven't even gone into a beta for Hytale. We haven't gotten Diamond and Pearl remakes announced. I would presume, though, those will probably end up getting announced somewhere between March and May of next year. Just based on all the track records that Game Freak has done in the past. That's what I would bet. Unless Nintendo decides to shut them down too. They're shutting everybody down recently. Hytale's the big question mark. When does it come out? When does the beta go live? Scorpy, I would love to get a preview of that video. There's a lot of question marks. We have more questions than answers for 2021. Not just for video games. I mean, there's a lot of questions about the world. Is there going to be a widespread vaccine for COVID next year? Are we going to be able to get back to sporting events, concerts, gaming conventions, things of that nature? Because that didn't happen this year. And with the rapid transmission of the virus, you really need a vaccine to do a lot of that. I mean, think about what I was talking about just now. Development of games. For a lot of studios, that probably got very difficult this year. Working from home, that was something that apparently a lot of Japanese studios had a lot of difficulty grappling with, was moving from an office style to working from home, just something that they are not accustomed to. There's going to be a lot of interesting stuff next year. Hopefully, cross your fingers. You got to be optimistic. Hope that the world is in a little bit of a better place than it might have been in the past, right now. But I think it should be fine. Hopefully it'll be a lot like this game of TNT Spleef, in that we are surviving until the very end. I might have jinxed that. I'm now going to end up falling off, but, we can just kind of enjoy ourselves until we do fall off. I would need to predict you. You are just running. You don't care to knock people off. You're literally just trying to survive any way you can. I hate being in with people. Come on. Let's just knock all of these out. Uh-oh, he's behind me. Let's just move. Let's go up, down. Anyone coming? No. Got him. Oh, did he just survive? Uh-oh. 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 Oh, that was close. That was way too close for comfort. Oh, and I just killed myself. Absolutely love to see it. Wow. Embarrassing. Not a fun time. That should be fine. Come on, people. Hop in. Let's go. Let's get some game going. In the last live stream, we did some Among Us. We did not just regular Among Us. We did Among Us with proximity sound through Mumble. That was a great time. That was really fun. It was only a live stream that time, but that's something that I would absolutely love to turn into a video. I think that would be great. It was a ton of fun, just the 6 or 7 of us who got into play. Imagine getting 10 people, maybe in the new map that the Among Us Twitter has been teasing for a little bit now. That looks really good. Do one. I think that would be awesome. That'd be a fun time. There's definitely, unfortunately, when I had the computer troubles in November, it kind of all but eliminated the backlog. So much Among Us footage, so much Minecraft Among Us footage, which those were really doing well on the channel. That's a lot of fun. Hopefully we can record some more of that. All that gone. Quality Bed Wars stuff. Some audio for a Pokemon video. The Pokemon videos right now are weird. Because, okay. The Pokemon videos right now are strange because I have 2 that are sort of in the oven. 2 that are just kind of sitting on my desktop. One has audio, needs to be edited. One is scripted, needs to be recorded. I'm running out of time to do one of them. One is a fall location video, which I was planning for in October. That we just don't have now. Like, it's still the fall. It's still the fall. It's still autumn until December 21st. So, I mean, theoretically, if I just get off my ass and start putting it together this week, I could release it next week, and that would still be autumn. Even though, you know, I feel like everybody's kind of in Christmas mode now. So is that a video that I throw into a folder and say, that's going to be a next year thing. That's going to be a fall 2021 video. Get that ready now. Who knows? And then the other one is a locations in Sword and Shield. Next year, we're probably going to be moving on from Galar. Even though it's still going to be the most current generation of Pokemon, we're probably going to end up heading back to Sinnoh. Whether it's Diamond and Pearl remakes, whether it's Diamond and Pearl sequels, whether it's remakes that take elements of the story from Diamond and Pearl and elements of the story from Platinum and put it into one. We're going to be going back to Sinnoh. We're not going to be spending as much time in Galar. So I figure, end of the year, let's talk about some of the best locations in the region, some of the best places that Game Freak created for us in 2020 or in 2019 with the release of Gen 8. Because for as much of the criticism that Gen 8 got, that Sword and Shield got, and still continue to get, it is still overall, at least in my opinion, a solid generation. It's got great Pokemon. It's got great character designs. The music is phenomenal. It's a different music team than it usually is. Junichi Masuda, who usually composes most of the music for Pokemon games, didn't have much of a hand in it, which is shocking. He composed a couple of the tracks. He composed some tracks in the Crown Tundra, which was one of the DLCs. But in terms of the mainline game, he didn't do a ton. You could tell. Once you knew that fact, if you looked back, you could kind of notice that it was a little different from what it used to be. But the music overall was great. The complaints of it being linear, listen, ultimately, it's a Pokemon game. There's not a ton that you can do with that. Like, they've always been linear. There's never really been a time in the past where you've been able to pick the place you go. I mean, you could say Gen 2. You were able to skip cities, go to different cities. In Gen 3, you could skip a whole gym, though I'm not entirely sure how much that was by design and how much that was coincidence in terms of progressing the story. So if you want to get back to that, I'm receptive to that idea. More than receptive. And if we get Diamond and Pro remakes next year, you're going to get more of that. Sinnoh region's dense. Sinnoh region has massive gaps between certain gyms, massive points in the story where you're really only dealing with the Team Galactic drama, and then other parts where you don't see them, and it's all the badge quest. I like that. I like that there's some spacing of the gyms. It doesn't make the journey as linear. I think Pokemon games are always linear because it's a very linear story. You're gathering badges to then get to the final objective. On the way to that objective, you're dealing with a team that's trying to bring about the end of the world or a takeover or something of that nature. That's every game. That's not going to change. I don't want it to change. The idea of an open world Pokemon game is great. I think you can do that while still keeping the same formula that they've had for what next year will end up being 25 years. That's partly why we think Diamond and Pearl remakes are coming next year, along with, maybe some porting of games to the Virtual Console on Switch. Red and Blue, Gold, Silver, Crystal. Those were on the 3DS eShop. Moving those to the Switch eShop could be a good idea. Maybe giving us Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald as an extra addition on the eShop, and then capping it all off by, at the end of the year, Diamond and Pearl remakes. You get the ports, and you get the full game. That's what I would do. That's what a couple YouTubers have said recently as probably being at least their best idea for something to do in the future. I'd be down with that. I think that'd be awesome. It's going to be fascinating if it's in the same, because who are we all kidding? It's going to be in the style, the art style, the graphical style of Sword and Shield. It's a Gen 8 game if the remake happens the way we think it's going to. That isn't changing. So the question is it refined? Is it more open a la Crown Tundra and Isle of Armor? Are they going to create wild areas in Sinnoh to kind of emulate the wild areas from Sword and Shield? Are they going to take areas already in Sinnoh and turn them into wild areas? There's a couple locations that you could do that in. I don't know what the hell happened there. There's a couple locations you could do that in, whether it's the snowier routes up north, or if it's the Great Marsh, you could definitely do that there. There's a lot of different options. There's a lot of different ways that you could go about doing this to kind of make it the best possible. And we're going to find out in a couple months. We're really going to get, by May, by May, we're going to know. That is the latest we get remakes. There's always a formula that they follow. That's remakes in May. Usually April and May they get announced. New generations usually in February, March. That's been the way it's been going for the last decade at this point. And I don't expect that to change anytime soon. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Hopefully everything goes the way that it should. Hopefully we're able to get a ton of stuff for the channel next year. And hopefully just overall it is a great year. Hopefully it's a good year for the channel, for YouTube in general. YouTube's been doing some weird stuff recently, but honestly, I feel like you could say that pretty much for as long as YouTube has existed. So, I don't know. With that being said, this is just a chill stream. I just wanted to relax for a little bit, but I do have to get up early tomorrow. So we're going to end the stream here. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys for the last half hour. We got a new video coming out on Thursday. Hope you're all excited for it. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a good time. And yeah, we're going to be ending it off on a high note. Hope you all enjoyed. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you're watching this right now, I upload once or twice a week. I do streams a couple times a week. At least once. That's ultimately the goal. Derek Peralta, how are we doing? You're catching the tail end of this stream. You came way too late. You missed out on some good discussion, some good theorizing. You can probably hear Minecraft still. That should not be happening. It's been a good time. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. If you haven't, left a like. Helps the video, helps the stream. Be very much appreciated. And as I mentioned before, if you don't follow me on Twitter, the link is down in the description below at LinkyYT. Be very much appreciated as well. I mentioned Noah starting his new podcast. I retweeted that earlier, so you can go check that out too. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to end the stream here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you were able to come hang out for a little bit, it's been a blast. I'll see y'all soon. Have a good night.